heart of Angeles City along San Andres Street, Barangay San Angelo, there lies a carinderia whose sound can make you crave, the sizzle that never fades. Since 1989, Mila's has been more than just a name. It's a story of passion, perseverance, and pure Kapampangan pride. What began with a simple tokwat baboy evolved into a culinary masterpiece that would define the Pampanga's soul. The crispy, flavorful sisig that conquer every Kapampangan table. Before the sizzle became a symbol, it began with simplicity. Mila's was once a modest sari-sari store owned by Milagros and Ruben Gomez. In the quiet neighborhood of Barangay San Angelo, Angeles City, customers would stop by to buy cold drinks, a small comfort during the heat of the day. But soon, those who came for refreshment began asking for more. A small plate to share, something to complement their drinks. And so, with creativity and heart, Milagros began serving tokwat baboy and her own take on sisig. What started as a simple pulutan quickly transformed into a culinary legend. This is not just a food, it's a tradition kept alive through fire and flavor, a legacy born from simplicity, carried by family and celebrated with every bite. This is Mila's Sisig, the taste that built a legend. Oh wow, look at that, it's still sizzling and it smells incredible. First bite, cheers!
Oh, whoa! That's amazing. It's crunchy on the outside but soft on the inside. Everything all at once.
The flavors are bold, roasted pork, calamansi, and the hint of chili. Simple ingredients yet crafted with such precision that every bite feels alive.
It's addicting. You just keep going back for more. It's salty, savory, but that citrus just cuts the nerve.
Now I get it. This isn't just food. This is Pampanga on a plate. Hi guys, so I am here with Lola Milas, the owner of Aling Milas, Tokwat Baboy and Sisig. So, paano po nagsimula ang Milas Sisig mula sa simpleng sari-sari store dito sa Angeles City?
Gobero nga, sari-sari store lang, yung maliit na tindahan na yun. Sari-sari, wala pang toko at baboy nun. Nung tumagal, mahina ang kita ng sari-sari. Okay lang. Wala man ako punan, nangutang lang ako kay Janice. Nangutang ako, wala ako punan. Primero, sari-sari, mahina yung sari-sari. Naisipan kong primero mag-tokwat baboy muna. Konti-konti lang. Yan lang kami sa harap ng tindahan, wala pa ito. Nung tumagal, lumalakas, tumadami yung mga customer. Hanggang sa nabili ko itong lote dito sa kanila. Pinatayo ko yung pwesto dito. Inumpisan ko na yung sisling. Yung muna sisling at saka toko baboy, yun lang. Pero marami pa akong gustong gawin. Pero primero, doon ako nag-click. Tapos, nag-click na yung tokwat baboy at saka sisling. Inaluhan ko ng barbecue tocino, inihaw na bangos, hinalo ko. Hanggang lumaki. Nagkaroon na ako ng branches
sa iba't ibang...
sa SM, meron ako. Vista Verde, meron ako. Sa Koreantown, sa Clark, sa Nepo, meron. 4 na yung branches ko. Mga anak ko yung nagmamanage. Kanya-kanya silang minamanage. Ito yung dito, ako na lang ang nagmamanage. Saka yung mga katulong. Matanda na ako, hindi na ako masyadong nakakapakialam sa
Iba pong branch.
Tinuturo ko na lang, pinapantayan ko na lang. Hanggang lumaki yan. Nag-awa ng Diyos, napanatuko. Dito nga, malakas yung dito. Dati ito kasi yung main.
Apo, ito po yung...
Yung next na tanong po, ano po yung nagbigay inspirasyon sa inyo po, pati kay Ruben Gomez, upang gawin po yung tokwat baboy, tas yung tanyag na sisig po?
Yung kung merong ko, wala akong naisip na tinda. Kung di si sari-sari, mahina ka kasi. Naisipan ko yung tokwat baboy. Na yung kay Aling Duseng, nakita ko yung niya. Hindi naman tokwat baboy sa kanya, sisling. Pero yung sisling niya at saka sisling ko, hindi pareho. Yung sa kanya, inihaw niya. Kaya mataba. Yung sa akin, piniprito ko, saka ko sinatsa ng maliliit. Malutong yun sa akin. Kasi prito fried eh.
Yung message niyo po sa iba about po sa Mila sisig niya?
Kailangan tikman nila yung sisling ko. Kaya naman maraming taong dumadayo dito, hindi lang taga-Angeles. Ang karamihan suki ko, yung mga iba-ibang bayan, iba-ibang bans. Yung sa branches ko, yun ang taga-Angeles kumakain. Pero dito, karamihan, yung ibang bayan sila, Balikbayan, gano'n. Ibang lugar. Sa Buanga, sa Baguio, yung mga malalayang lugar. Yung naging suki ko rito.
In the Kapampangan kitchen, balance is everything. As Chef Claude Tayag once shared, the true sisig must capture three flavors: sour, salty, and savory. Without that distinct touch of sourness, it loses its soul. Even its name carries history and heart. The word sisig traces back to an old Kapampangan term meaning to snack on something sour. Long before it became a national favorite, it spoke of the cravings of expectant mothers. A beautiful reminder of how flavor, memory, and emotion are deeply woven into Kapampangan culture. Because in Milas, food is not just served, it is shared with warmth, history, and loved. As Mila herself once said, everyone should try it because once you taste it, you'll understand why it's more than just a sisig, it's home.
Across the vivid streets of Pampanga, beneath the tropical sun, fish meets fire. The iconic smoked fish that captures Pampanga's smoky soul, originating in the early 20th century as a preservation method for freshwater fish like bangus and tilapia, is tinapa. Come and join me to see what tinapa dishes amongst they have in Kamalig restaurant. Most of us Kapampangan know that eating grilled tinapa with vinegar dips, flaked into sinigang soups, or simply as a breakfast with garlic rice, tinapa symbolizes sustenance and simplicity amongst the province lush. But did you know that this restaurant added a little twist to our dish? They used tinapa or shredded pieces of tinapa into pizza as a topping. Sounds interesting, right? Thus, tinapa is more than just a preserved food, it is a part of Filipino culinary tradition and identity. Hi everyone! Today we're trying something unique, the tinapa pizza. I know tinapa or smoked fish might sound weird as a topping for pizza, but trust me, this combination is worth tasting.
Just look at that. You can see the flakes of the tinapa, melted cheese, and the herbs on top. The aroma alone is smoky and most buttery. So let's inside. Cheers!
The first thing you taste is that smoky flavor of the tinapa and then the creaminess of the cheese. It just makes everything blend so perfectly.
If you love both Filipino and Italian flavors, tinapa pizza is definitely a must-try. It's a creative twist on the classic that celebrates the local taste in every bite.
So we have privately interviewed the owner of Kamalig Restaurant, but unfortunately they did not allow us to show their faces here in front of the camera. So instead, I will be stating the answers for the interview questions I asked earlier. So the first question I asked them was, what inspired you to create the pizza with a tinapa that as a topping? So they said that the main idea was to fuse global dining with Kapampangan roots. So when the old Kamalig restaurant was transformed into a restaurant, the main goal was not just to preserve a building but also to resolve local culinary pride in modern form. They stated that tinapa with its smoky aroma and bold flavor represented the heart of a traditional Kapampangan home cooking, simple yet flavorful. So they said that by putting tinapa on pizza, they created a dish that honored our ancestors' flavors while speaking to the younger generation's appetite for something new and international. It's a tribute to the city's history and its enduring food heritage.
The second question we asked them was, how does this dish blend with Kapampangan traditions? They said that since Kapampangans are known for elevating humble ingredients into something extraordinary like sisig made from pig heads, the tinapa or Three Marcos way continues that tradition of ingenuity. The use of smoked fish reflects the region's long-standing culinary practice of smoking and preserving food, especially in pre-refrigeration times. The blend of tinapa, onions, and cheese is reminiscent of local dishes like bringhe and sinigang na tinapa, yet presented in a new form that fits today's dining culture. It embodies the Kapampangan's way of respecting the past while boldly reinventing it. The third question we asked them was, what challenges did you face in developing or sourcing ingredients for the Three Marcos Way pizza? And how have you adapted it over time? They said that when developing the Three Marcos Way pizza, one of the biggest challenges was sourcing local ingredients that remain consistent in flavor and quality. They mentioned that Pampanga's small-scale producers each had their own smoking and curing methods, so standardizing tastes took time and collaboration. The restaurant had to work closely with local suppliers to ensure the flavors were balanced and true to the Kapampangan's profile. Over the years, as local farming and curing techniques evolved, the recipe was refined to maintain authenticity without sacrificing quality. This adaptive approach reflects how historic Kamalig has always operated, embracing tradition but never afraid to innovate for consistency and sustainability. The fourth question we asked them was, what makes this dish stand out from other pizzas or traditional Kapampangan foods? They said that the Three Marcos Way pizzas stand out because they embody the essence of cultural fusion, local heritage served on an international plate. Most pizzas lean on Italian ingredients like pepperoni and mozzarella, but Kamalig's showcase the Kapampangan spirit with smoked fish or tinapa and native herbs. The crust is still Italian-inspired, but everything else, from the toppings to the smoky aroma, definitely tells a local story. They said that unlike most Kapampangan dishes that are eaten with rice, these pizzas invite customers to enjoy familiar flavors in an unexpected form. It's both comforting and exciting, a culinary bridge between the past and the present. Lastly, we asked them, looking ahead, how do you see dishes like tinapa as a topping for pizza help in preserve or evolve Kapampangan culinary traditions? They said that this pizza is more than just a dish. It's a symbol of how tradition can survive through reinvention by putting local flavors on a global stage. Historic Kamalig helps ensure that younger generations and even foreign visitors experience Kapampangan heritage in a form they understand and enjoy. This approach keeps local ingredients like tinapa relevant, inspiring new ways to use them without erasing their roots. In doing so, the restaurant becomes not just a place to eat, but a living museum of Kapampangan culture, preserving the past, nourishing the present, and inspiring the future of the Philippine culinary identity.
As this documentary comes to a close, the Kapampangan Fair continues to evolve, blending tradition with modern twists. While feeding the Filipino spirit, we appreciate your effort to join us with this flavorful odyssey where every bite tells a story of survival, celebration, and unyielding pride.
Everybody loves Pampanga.